Welcome, everybody. Welcome to JC Transformation Strategies and welcome to our Sunday upliftment. Thank you to everyone who is joining today. Thank you for taking the time to hear me out. Okay. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate all of you. Okay. And also, welcome to the new subscribers. I'm so glad that you guys have joined into the channel and you guys are going to be blessed. You're going to be inspired. You're going to be educated. Okay. Okay, so I just want to do first the intro and just also wish anybody who has celebrated their birthdays throughout this week, God's blessing over you. Those who have lost loved ones, deepest condolences to you. May God give you the strength. And if you have achieved anything, and also because you have survived this whole week and you're watching the video, well done. Super proud of you guys. Whatever, how far you came, whether if it's a small thing, a big thing, well done. Congratulations. Okay, today's topic, guys, we're going to be talking about your words. All right. And we're going to be looking at the effect of your words. Okay, so that is today's topic, the effect of your words. Now, your words are so powerful, all right? We talk on a daily basis, but your words are your primary tools that actually shape you, shape people around you, and shape the whole world. And it shapes your future. So you need to realize that what am I talking and what effect is that having? What energy is that actually creating? Which is so important, okay? So let's look at the Bible scripture first, okay? We firstly going to be reading from Luke 6 verses 45. Okay. It says a good person brings good out of a treasure of good things in their heart, but a bad person brings bad out of the treasure of bad things. For the mouth speaks what the heart is full of. And that is absolutely true, okay? And then the next scripture is Proverbs 18 verses 21 that says, all right, let's go to verse 20 first, okay? It says, you have to live with the consequences of everything you say. And verse 21 is what you say can preserve your life or destroy it. So you must accept the consequences of your words. So we thank God for his precious reading. That Bible is the Good News Bible if you guys like to check out, okay? Right. So we're looking at your words. We're looking at the impact of your words. So I know that a lot of people, we just speak words, okay? But we don't know what is our words doing to people, what it's doing to ourselves, what it's doing to our future, okay? The words and what you affirm to yourself is crucial. It's very, very important. That's why on a Thursday, we do affirmations. The reason why we do affirmations is because I want to rewire the way you think. The problem is we've been brought up in a standard where we have set fixed thinking. We wake up in the morning, we first thing, we don't even say to ourselves even good morning, all right? And we don't even say that, you know what, I look so beautiful today. Or we don't say, I feel confident today. Or we don't say, I am powerful today. Instead, what we do is the first thing we wake up is run for the coffee, get the caffeine, and then we look at the news. Or we go to WhatsApp, or we go to Facebook, or we go to Instagram, and we start scrolling, even on TikTok, and we look for these videos, and we look for the videos to entertain us and to give us that boost in spirits. Am I right? Yeah. But the problem is we are not looking within ourselves. We are not starting our day with affirmations. And that's the leading cause of mental problem, like mental fatigue, exhaustion. It doesn't have to necessarily be, you know what, I'm not suffering with depression, so I don't have any mental issues. No, that doesn't mean it. If you actually feel tired throughout the day and you don't even have a reason why you feel tired, you've been to many doctors and they don't know how to tell you that you are mentally exhausted. You are literally having a mental burnout. So you did blood tests, x-rays, whatever it is, took medication. But the truth is your brain is literally tired. Your brain is tired. It's exhausted. It needs you to rewire the way you do your stuff. That's basically it. So divine timing, you guys are watching because you are learning and you are going to be healed. That's what JesC Transformation Strategies is for. This is a channel that is, it's a foundation level for you to start your healing. But the only way you're going to do it is when you take the first step. That is watching me, subscribing to the channel, following the channel, all right, getting alert notifications when a video pops by. Okay, so it's very, very important, guys, that we do this together. The affirmations on a Thursday, please do watch it. Last Thursday, we didn't have any affirmations because I was doing a live stream for the first time on Facebook. There was a pastor, actually, he's my pastor that I've joined in his ministry online. And we've met online, okay, but we have a very strong bond. And he asked me to do his Wednesday service live. At first, guys, I was a little bit nervous as well. But then I said to myself, you know what, this is an opportunity I've been waiting for so long. And it's only one day to arrange, okay? And I said to him, you know what, I'll manage things. I'll manage, all right? I'll manage what I need to do because I'm also doing psychology classes. So I was like, you know what, I'll manage it and I will do it. Okay, because this is something you want to do. So if I was stuck in my comfort zone, I'll be like, nah, forget it. There will be a next time. But will there be a next time? Is the truth. So I said, no, let me do it. And it was a brilliant opportunity to interact with so many people for the first time. It was actually a bit nervous at first. Come on, who won't be? All right. Even if you're the most intellectual person, right, or you're a good public speaker, you will be nervous at first. It's normal. It's humans. All right. We are humans. So I did it and I interacted with a lot of people, like with the comments. It was super exciting. And also it took also like a part of me that I could actually share out to people and inspire people. A lot of people reacted. A lot of people were blessed. They wanted me back on. They even said face to face, I need to come. So it was such a beautiful opportunity. And the best part of it, I actually shared my testimony to inspire somebody there to actually tell you that it's not yet over. Okay. So the words that I spoke as today's topic, the words that I spoke built people, inspired people, encouraged people. It motivated somebody. And apparently I also heard that I spoke words that even I don't know what somebody is facing, but I felt it in the spirit. I felt it that, you know what, I can connect with you. The vibes I can connect that you need this word today. So that is why, guys, I'm going back to the topic of your words. If you like to watch the live stream, you can just check on my videos. It is there. Okay, it is the last Thursday that we just did the coaching session, but it's under neuro coaching. Okay, so look at your words, guys. Remember now, the affirmations that you do, the words that you say, it increases the neural pathways in your brain. Most of the time we speak words, but we don't know the energy behind it. Now remember, your words, guys, literally carries energy. Okay, so your words is either gonna lift somebody or it's either gonna break somebody. Okay, sometimes we don't know, we speak the words, but we don't know the power and the effect behind it. Okay, right. So your words has a positive and a negative meaning. Your words carry power. So treat yourself how you treat others. I don't know how your words is towards you. All right. Most of the time we'll say things like, yeah, I was so stupid to do this. I'm so dumb. I'm so useless. Nothing works out for me. I don't think I can even do the studies. I don't think I can do this task. I don't think I can socialize. I don't think I'll ever get married. Or I don't think, like I'll ever find a life partner, or I don't think I'll ever be healed. Okay, so we say these words, right? Now, the reason why we say these words is almost like, firstly, also it's your environment, all right? It's go with the flow. So your environment, you brought up in environments where everybody says the words, so that is why you say it. So you practice exactly what they're preaching. Secondly, also is because you don't have your mind, I'm sorry to say this, but your emotional intelligence is down. All right. You don't have much of emotional intelligence. You don't have much of emotional maturity. So when your emotional maturity and intelligence is affected, it affects the way you speak. All right. You don't find any good in anything. Like to do a 20-minute walk, literally, it's good to somebody else because you know you need to do it because of fitness. but to you it's like, yeah, you know what, this work, I don't think it's actually going to make a difference. Okay, so basically you doubt yourself. So you doubt yourself before you actually do the work, and that actually, it tells your brain that, you know what, even if we do the work, I don't think it's going to make a difference. And the reason why you think like that is because you have already spoken to yourself like that. And you need to speak to yourself like how you will actually speak to your friend out there, how you'll actually speak to your child, you know, or how you speak to your loved one, somebody that you really care. Would you speak to somebody that you really care like that? No. So you need to speak kindness to yourself. All right. You need to speak love to yourself. You need to tap yourself. You need to even hold yourself. Do self love. All right. It's important to do that self love. Nobody's going to do it for you. Okay. You don't need to wait for hugs from people. You need to hug yourself. You need to get back to loving yourself again. Okay. So that's the first thing. Respect yourself, favor yourself, don't speak negative. Only by doing this, actually, it's going to restart the way you speak to others. It's going to restart the way you think. The way basically you function is going to change. Okay, it's all because of your words. Your words creates that power. It creates that effect. It has that wall around you. Okay, and your brain, you know, our brains, they love patterns. They love habits. So that is why we do affirmations, because our brain only heals and get better and get strengthened is through patterns and habits and consistency. There's nothing else. So the more you are consistent about something, the more you do things out of habits. So let's say now you exercise in your brain. So you watch my affirmations on a Thursday. All right, you practice the affirmations like we just did on the previous week. I'm worthy. All right, I forgive my past. Right, you keep saying these things. You're doing it as I told you, morning and evening, even once a day, it's fine, but as long as you do it daily. So you say the words and you mean it, okay? And then you keep saying it. And even though like you don't see anything happening in the first 3 days, it's fine. But you keep saying it. And when the trigger point comes and somebody brings somebody from the past, you won't have that tight feeling in your chest. You won't have that stomach knot. Basically, that means a reaction because it's a memory of something of the past. But you won't have that reaction anymore. Why? Because you actually train your brain that I forgive my past. My past is my lessons. I forgive who I was. But I'm not in 2015 now. I'm in 2026. So that's how it works. All right. Affirmations also they basically build you, they create you. All right, and the words that you speak creates that big aura around you. All right, that powerful aura that nobody can just snatch away your energy. Okay, so your words, guys, actually drives action. All right, your words drive action, so it has a very powerful lasting effects. Okay, then also your words actually build or break relationships. A lot of relationships end, a lot of friendship end because of the wrong words. It's the wrong choice of words. All right, we say things even over text messages. Okay, but text messages is a little bit, it's not that valid because a lot of people interpret it wrong. If I have to put a thumb and I know it means shop, it means like, it means okay, but somebody else will be interpreting as a thumb means like, yeah, that okay doesn't sound right to me, or like this person doesn't really want to say much, they don't care. All right, or they're avoiding the topic. So text messages does interpret a little bit wrong, but when it comes to face, right, especially like in counseling sessions that I've been through and I've also worked through, I prefer face to face because there's a lot of gestures, there's a lot of body language, there's a lot of non-verbal words that you cannot even express, but you can see it on the face and the way their posture and the hands and the way, like the jaws are and stuff like that. And you see these things, but you only see it face to face. Okay, or even like you can see it even through online channels, like as you can see me now, you can see my posture, you can see the way I'm speaking to you, you can see how interested I am in the topic or not interested. All right, so it's a lot of meaning to it. So it's important to see how is my words building or not building relationships? If I literally got upset over text messages, or we literally broke up as a partner through text messages, then maybe you need to shift that and look at, can we probably meet up, all right, and talk about it. Let's talk about what really happened, what causes jealousy, what causes control, what causes anger for you, okay? Because a lot of even relationships, even family relationships, they end because of just messages, and there's no clarification that they haven't really spoken and discussed about it. But if things are repeatedly and it's affecting your mental health and stuff like that, then step back, cut off, all right? Because the reason why I say that, anything that damages your mental health is not for you. So a repeated text that comes out angry, like, you feel the vibe is off, the words are really, 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 really hurting, then you will have to step back. You have to set your boundaries. You'll have to stay away. All right. So it's important to look at, how is this words building or not building? Can I actually reconcile back to the person, is another thing. And also, like, if you need help, you can reach out to us, like counselors, psychologists. We are here for you, okay? So we will actually help to discern. We can actually pick out and tell you, right? This is the tone of somebody. This is how somebody reacted. This is where you need to stay away. So, yes, I can guide you, but if you need more assistant guys, you can reach out to me and we can see how we can work that, okay? Because I know that sometimes you're going to need a little bit of help when it's very hard, when everything is just being clouded. All right. Right. So the next point is shape your world. So your words shape your world. You can have a happy world, you can have a sad world, all right? But you are the one that creates that world. Nobody is going to create your world. Yes, your parents have brought you here, but it's up to you to take that initiative in order to heal. It's up to you to make a difference. It's up to you to take responsibility. All right? People brought you in this world, your parents, your guardians, whoever took care of you, and you here, you survived, and well done for that. Okay, maybe you had a very hard life for you to be where you are right now. Maybe you didn't even have parents, you literally built yourself on your own. All right, but look at how far you came. So be proud of who you are. Okay, don't stress about who hasn't been there, but rather look at what a beautiful opportunity you created by being here today, and how supportive you've been even for yourself. Okay, because sometimes we always seek recognition and validation from other people, and we're not going to get that. Okay. So I want you to focus, like, how far you came. Be proud. Maybe you moved to another country. Be proud of that. Be proud of that. You finally got work. You finally, yes, the work is killing you. There's different type of shifts. There's different type of adjustments and change and everything. But also make sure that you take time for yourself. Speak kind words to yourself. Have some rest. Put away the phone for some time. Listen to podcasts like how mine is actually showing, because there's nothing that distracting you. All right, you don't have something that's going to keep you up the whole night. You know what I mean? And you don't have this noise, like social media notifications. So put that away when you rested, and just spend time with yourself, love yourself. So it's important. All right, so you need to shape your world, and the only way you're going to do that is the way you speak, okay, your words. If you cannot speak much, it's fine. You know what? Just get a diary and just write it down. Write down what you feel that's instilled in your heart, that even you cannot speak it out, but you can write it down. Because some people are really good at writing. So write it down and build yourself up, okay? Because your words is so important. And I think we need to restart the way we do things, our affirmations, the way we wake up in the morning. What we say to ourselves is crucial. All right. So we're going to wrap up with a breathing exercise. All right. And we're going to do some meditation before we leave. And this is very important. So in your safe space, wherever you are right now, you check your surroundings, you know that you're safe. Okay. And you're going to put your posture up. All right. I don't want shoulders hunched. Okay. I know we're so used to having our shoulders hunched that we actually feel so good at times. But yeah, now we need to put our shoulders back, all right? Maybe do some exercise to loosen that up. Maybe move your neck a bit as well. Maybe it's been stiff as well from even listening to me as well, all right? But just move your neck a bit, okay? And what you're going to do is you're either going to close your eyes or you're going to open your eyes. So feel free, you do whatever you feel is comfortable, whatever is at your space right now, and we're going to do some meditation. All right. So I'm going to need you to, we're going to do breathing first, okay? But first I want you to close your eyes or open your eyes, and you are going to think of a beautiful scenery that you feel relaxed being at. Whatever that scenery is, I might not know, but you will know what it is. It could be the beach that you feel relaxed. It could be the river. It could be at home in your bedroom, or it just could be outside. And you're going to picture that place in your mind right now. And you're going to say to yourself that I am safe. I am safe. Okay? Then you're just going to exhale a small breath out. Now I'm going to need you to imagine yourself still being in that place, that beautiful scenery, that calm place. The waters are flowing, the birds are singing, you're all alone, there is silence, but you feel that calmness. Now, you're going to take a breath with me. In the count of 4, we are going to breathe in. All right, let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's breathe in. Okay, just hold that breath right now. And now you're going to breathe out. All right. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take another breather again. In the count of 4, you're going to breathe in. And you're going to hear that still waters. You can still see the birds flying. You can feel that rush of wind. All right. You might experience some goosebumps. That's absolutely fine. You're going to take in a deep breath. Hold that breath for me. And then you're going to release now. Now you are going to repeat after me and you're going to say, I am enough. I am enough. Exactly the way I am. I am enough exactly the way I am. And then you're going to also say, I choose peace over worry. I choose peace over worry. And then you're just going to say, I choose peace. I choose peace. Okay. Then just exhale that breath for me. Well done. Now, you are going to say, from today, my words will bring power. From today, my words will bring power and will uplift me. And will uplift me. Let's repeat that again. My words will bring power and will uplift me. And then you're going to say the last words is, I forgive myself and others. I forgive myself and others. And then you're going to breathe out. Well done. Well done. Now you're going to return back. You're going to either open your eyes or you're going to come into reality and you're going to tap yourself on your shoulder. 3 taps, okay? Right. Let's tap yourself in the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Tap yourself. 1. A second tap. A third tap. Well done. You can open your eyes now. Thank you guys so much for doing this. This was an affirmation to get you out of your presence and to get you into a deep sense of calming. You might have noticed that you felt goosebumps, you felt emotional, you felt at ease, you shed a tear, you maybe also had some thoughts even lingering, like a lot of thoughts were coming there. But even when the thoughts were coming, I'm pretty sure that after you're done your breathing, you felt a release. That release is your central nervous system, which is your brain. It's trying to alert you that you're safe. It's trying to tell you that it's okay. You don't need to carry any of this again. And because you pictured yourself in a beautiful scenery place, that also tells you that this is where I feel safe. The reason why I told you to use the scenery is because your calmness and where you feel safe, where you can actually be open. Because we went to that place that where we actually forgive ourselves and you forgive others because of all the words that were spoken. And remember that words carry power. Okay, every word that was spoken to you, like in your life, you remember more the words. Okay, even if you don't remember the person that much, but you remember the words. And that is why today we were at calm, at peace. You can rewind this video. Okay, so you can rewind this video, you can go back, you can do the affirmations again. All right, do it at a safe space. This is something powerful. This is something healing. Okay, this is something that we offer at our at our classes when we're doing psychology. So it's very, very important at your own space, your own time. Repeat this and you will feel at ease. It will help your brain so much and it actually kickstart you in a good way for the day. Okay, you'll feel that release. Okay, if you are feeling a bit tired now or you're just feeling to rest, please do rest. Okay, your body is just signaling right now that you need to rest. So you can go and rest. Okay, you can. Don't go on social media and go through reels and all that. If your body is telling you to rest right now, put the phone away and go and rest or have something to eat or something like that. Right, thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you guys have been blessed. I hope you guys inspired and educated. Kindly like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel for more. Okay, it's going to be more exciting therapies, everything going to be coming up. So it's going to be so important for you to join in and share the channel. And this is like information. It's like real good food that you're digesting right now. I know it's like almost like a 30-minute video, but you actually digested quite good food today. So processed digested food, okay, this food should stay within you. All right, it doesn't come out. All right, so it stays within you always. And remember, only you can make a difference. So please be wise with your words, what you speak to yourself. Okay, love you all and have a terrific week ahead. Wonderful week. Stay safe. And please do watch on Thursday. We'll be coaching, and then Sunday will be our session that we do, upliftment session. All right. Take care and stay tuned to JC. Bye.